supporting women's heart health. It means a lot to our chapter, and it means a lot to me as well. Tomorrow is November 16th, and is the 5th anniversary of my second heart surgery. When people think of heart disease, usually they picture an older, unhealthy man. But I can assure you that it is not the case. What is commonly unknown is that heart disease affects people of all ages, and it is one of the leading causes of death in women in Canada. I was born with 4 congenital heart defects. Congenital, for those of you who do not know, means present at birth. Luckily, these defects were detected at my 5-month checkup with my pediatrician. He referred us to a pediatric cardiologist who then determined that I needed immediate surgery. The most urgent problem was that my aorta was pinched very tightly in one spot, not allowing enough blood to go through my body. The surgeons were able to make it a certain size with the hope that as I grew, my heart would grow too. This didn't happen. I grew up having high blood pressure. I was on medication for most of my life. I tired easily. I wasn't able to fully participate in gym or other physical activities like the rest of my peers. I also loved to dance, but I couldn't make it through an hour class without being red in the face and out of breath. After years of closely monitoring the size of my aorta, my blood pressure, changing doses, changing medications, and all of the side effects that come along with that, my cardiologist realized it all wasn't enough. By the time I was 13, my heart was working too hard and beginning to thicken. I also couldn't keep taking the medications long term as they were beginning to compromise my other organs. I required more heart surgery. So on Monday, November 16th, 2009, I had my second heart surgery. I was 14 years old. The surgery is called an aortic patch repair. It is a rare surgery. Basically, what the surgeon does is slice open the aorta and put in a patch to make it wider. This surgery was supposed to last between 4 to 6 hours, but due to complications, it ended up lasting for over 13. When it was over, my surgeon explained to my parents that it had been much more difficult than he had originally anticipated, that I lost an extensive amount of blood, and that he was not sure I would survive the night. Obviously, I did survive the night, but I was very sick afterwards. I stayed in the hospital for over a week, and then begged the doctor to send me home, even though I was still so sick. I missed over 2 months of school, and more importantly, 3 months of dance. I was lucky. I survived with no side effects. I feel better now than I did before. I eat healthy, and I'm very active, and I have lots of energy. I am now a licensed Zumba instructor and will have my own class here at Laurier starting next semester. I have taken all the negatives and turned them into positives by becoming a survivor ambassador for the Heart and Stroke Foundation. This past summer, I worked at SickKids, the same hospital that treated me, in clinical cardiac research, and it's a job that I have secured again for the coming summer. Also this summer, I will be taking my MCAT because my goal is to become a pediatric cardiologist and one day help kids like me. So I thank you, all of you, for supporting our chapter and our philanthropy initiative of women's heart health because it is a cause very close to my heart. Thank you again for coming, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.